Welcome to A Summer of Salads. This collaboration is hosted by myself, Mtn Grandma, and my co-host, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. We're going to be making all kinds of salads. We'll have a playlist running on each of our channels. This is an open collaboration for other content creators to join in. Let's all try to make some great restaurant quality salads at home. I'm starting with this one. This is a raspberry salad with a cinnamon vinaigrette. I'll have to show you how to make that raspberry vinegar first to make this amazing salad. Now let's get started. So I've got an entire bottle of white wine vinegar in this pot with a cup and a half of raspberries. Oops, got some raspberry leaves in there. To this, you could either add a half a cup of sugar or do a blend or just do a faux kind of sugar thing. I always like to do the blend because I feel like your brain is looking for sugar if it tastes something sweet. So give it a little bit of that, but just keep it reasonable. So I'm doing a 1/4 cup of monk fruit sweetener, and then I'm also going to do a 1/4 cup of sugar. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and heat this up to a boil, and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, once we've got this to a boil, and I just turned it down, so it was boiling a little busier than this. But I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and we're going to let this simmer for 10 minutes. Alright, now this is done. As you can see, it's still thin. It's not going to be thick unless you really wanted to cook it down, but that's not my goal. I'm going to use this for salad dressing. So I'm going to let this cool, and then I will strain it and get it into a jar and put it in the fridge. Here it is. I actually have a little bit more left that wouldn't fit in this jar that I'll be using, but now we will use this to make a salad dressing. So let's get started with that. Alright, so here we have 1/3 cup of olive oil. I'll be adding in 1/3 cup of the raspberry vinegar to that. And then for the seasonings, you're going to see me putting in 3 different seasonings, which is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And the cinnamon is super light, you guys. This is not like a heavy cinnamon flavored salad. It just adds that unique flavor. I just love it. And then you'll also see me adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. Hot sauce is going to impact your flavor. Pick what you like. This is the one that we went with. So right here I've got about 3 cups of a spring salad greens blend. I'm going to add in about half of a 15-ounce can of mandarin oranges. I'm also going to be adding in about 1/3 cup of toasted pecans and about 1/3 cup-ish of purple onions. This kind of stirred up. I'm going to go ahead and drizzle some of our dressing over the top of this. If you want your dressing more sweet, you could add more sugar to it. I just don't like a super sweet dressing, and that's not what we do, but you totally could. It's just the way that I infuse and make that raspberry vinaigrette. It's already got sugar in it, so I feel like that's enough. I'm also going to be adding in some raspberries, quite a few of those. If you want, you could do strawberries with this too. Get that stirred around. And it's got the dressing kind of all mingled in with all of the flavors. I like extra onions, so I'm gonna put a little extra onions in there. All right, now we'll get these on a plate. And there you have it. This is an amazing summer salad. I hope you all will give it a try, tweak it, make it your own, and I'll see you on the next Summer of Salads video. Have a great one, everybody, and remember, keep your joy.